So, everyone's worst fear has come true. JHI now officially owns every single title in VTW. And you know what? I'm just gonna say this, Diablo, I would have been happy either way, because you all deserve it. You had me at the edge of my bed, because that's where I watch all of my events. I watch it in my room, on my bed, and you had me on the edge of my bed. I mean, this event overall was amazing. I enjoyed it all. I mean, the Fearful Farewell Tour, the review, I sounded tired as fuck. You know, I was a little burnt out from like real life stuff, but I did all I could. I managed. If you haven't watched it yet, go ahead, check it out. But right now, this is the roulette review. Hell of a show. This is by far the best VTW event so far. By far, bar none, the best VTW event. I mean, Tyler Storm was beat up. I mean, that shot he took to the face from Dustin Plague, it made me cringe. I was like, oh, right in the face. I mean, he took that shot square in the face. I mean, holy shit. Storm, are you okay? I mean, ugh. I mean, first you take that nasty shot to the face, you get beat up the whole match, you got a fat lip, you're bloodied, and you have no title. That sucks dick. But, dude, that shot, I can't get over that shot you took to the face. Bet you had a hell of a shiner, though. Well worth it, you know what I mean? But it would have been worth it if you would have retained the belt, but you didn't. Sucks. Possibility of a lot of things. A lot of things happened that night. First, I want to talk about the gimmick changes before I get to the actual review. Aaron Jones' face now. It's looking like Tyler Storm might turn heel. It's looking like there's a possibility of a heel turn. It's also looking like Dustin Plague is still a tween, still playing the neutral card. I'm not too sure if he's a face or a heel. It's like, sometimes he's a face, sometimes he's a heel. We're just going to go with, he's going to be the Scorpion of the VTW, which means he pretty much just does whatever he wants. He's a tweener. I've liked your matches since the Last Man Standing match. I've liked a lot of your matches since then. You've really won me over since then. You took that ball and you rolled with it and you kept going and you won the YouTube title. So let's get right to the review from the beginning. I just wanted to point out those major points. Let's get right to what happened during this event. Right off the bat, we have an opener. We have JHI playing JHI games, like always. We have Avery Hogue coming out and telling us what we already knew, that we're going to decide who is going to be your new VTW World Heavyweight Champion. It was pretty obvious right from the get-go. I knew what was going to happen, I didn't know, but I kind of figured that JHI was going to take over the entire thing, because you got to think of it this way, the entire year last year, they were jobbers. You know, Joe Cool got jobbed. He didn't win nothing. He was a baby face, but he didn't win jack shit. So I knew they were going to kind of do something with this, and now that he's 50% owner, I kind of figured this was going to happen. I like JHI being 50% owner. I ain't going to lie. I really do. I like how they're mixing it up. They're shaking it up around there. They're really ruffling feathers there. VTW right now is shaking. I mean, I want to point out the obvious here. We have no Ecstatic. We have no center Zach Daniels. And they managed to make it happen. You know what I mean? They managed to make it happen. They did all this. They kept me interested. Without those two major players, And, you know, they kept it entertaining. They stepped it up, and it was great, you know. Like I said, the opener was amazing. They had a little cutscene. They had Aaron Jones turning face, saying he had a change of heart, and saying he wants to win the title. And I say, you deserve it, man. I mean, you never really got your shot. You never really got your chance. And tonight, you got your chance. It was the first match of the evening. It was Kevin Shaw defeated Joe Cool in a JHI rules match, which basically it's like the NWO rules. It's basically like this. It's okay. I hope I explained this correctly. JHI can bend. It's regular rules. Basically, it's whatever the fuck we want rules. Either way, we're gonna bend it. You think you're gonna win, but you're not. Type of rules, pretty much. I like this. I liked it. It was entertaining, and it went from being a regular match to some fuckery, and then it was a tag team match somehow between the referee and Kevin Shaw and Joe Cool. Then it turned into a handicap match. Then it turned into another handicap match, and then finally Kevin Shaw ended up winning. It was a hilarious match. Then we had Slick Gibson versus Diablo. Diablo, during the spit, I like Diablo's character, man. He's funny, but he doesn't mean to be funny. You know, he does these things that it's like, it's basically, he has the balls to make his character what the fans are thinking, but won't say. You know? Like, every time he smacks Joe Cool, it's like, dude, shut the hell up. And we're all thinking that, and he's like, shut the hell up. Smacks him in the face. And it's funny, because a lot of people are thinking, dude, you talk too much, Joe Cool. And he just smacks him, like, you talk too much, Joe Cool. And it's funny. So, during the spin of Slick Gibson's match, he stops it, beats the hell out of Slick Gibson, drags him to the ring, puts him out of his misery, pins him, 1, 2, 3, then just walks away like that was pointless, and just walks away. And it's funny because he managed to, Diablo, I really like it. I mean, Diablo tried to do his intro during the triple threat match. I'll get to that in a little bit. He tried to do his intro and like, dude, you don't have your long hair anymore. You can't do it. You got to change it up, dude. You got to change it up. You don't have your long hair anymore. It's gone. Like, it's funny. It was entertaining. It was funny. I like Diablo. I really do. Then the match, the match of the night, in my opinion. The match of the night, which has to go to Storm versus Dustin Plague. Dustin Plague defeated Tyler Storm. It was a hell of a match. Like I said at the beginning, oh my god, what a shot he took to the fucking face. I hope you're okay, dude. I really do, because he fucking wailed you good, man. And you took it like a champ, man. You took it like a man. You know, I mean, that's why I say, man, you can hang, man. You can fucking hang. And, you know, you're the real fucking deal. That was almost as bad as when Rick Reels took that trash can lid shot. So, right to the face, and he got split open. But, dude, he got wailed bad. I mean, he held nothing back. He was like, right when he ran at him, he ran right into that and just right in the face. It was like, you heard that shot. There's no preparing for that or none of that shit. He just took it. And, you know, shit. I'm still thinking about that, so I might mention it a few more times during this review because that was an ugly ass shot. That was by far the best match in VTW, bar none. Just saying. The best. And then the match that had me really cheering like a WWE fan, you know what I mean? It had me cheering like beyond, better than a WWE fan. It had me chanting like a VTW fan. It had me doing the yeah, boo thing. And that was during the Aaron Jones versus DLock match. Aaron Jones defeated DLock to become the third member, or the second member, I'm sorry, because I kind of skipped ahead a little bit. Yeah, and it was a hell of a match too. That was a great match. I'll be looking forward to seeing Aaron Jones and DLock again. Maybe make it for the X Factor title, because those two are great. Those two work really good together. They have good chemistry. They work really, really well together. You know, DLock has turned a lot of heads, like in a short amount of time. I think he is the biggest breakout star of 2016, and he's only been in 3 matches. Well, I think 4. Yeah, 4 matches. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below or on Twitter. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was either 3 or 4 matches, and he's already made such a big impact. If anyone deserves the championship in the shortest amount of time they have been there, it is definitely him. He deserves that. He deserves the X Factor title. He's going to have that title for a long time, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else he has to offer. Aaron Jones is a guy that I've said for a long time, is way past due for a title. Like, he's like that game that you love so much you don't want to take it back to the video store. Yeah, but you know eventually you're going to have to take it back. That's him. That's Aaron Jones. You're that good video game. That one that never gets the proper credit that it deserves. You know, the one that deserves the shots, deserves the title shots, but doesn't really get them. And that's why when you won your match, I started a little "you deserve it" chant, because it was cool, man. You know, they did the classic beat 'em up backstage routine during that match, like before that match. It was a 2 out of 3 falls, no disqualification match, and I liked that match. You know, I really did, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else those two could do together. I mean, have another match, have it for the X Factor title. That would be great. But anyway. Let's keep this ball rolling. The main event, Diablo defeated Kevin Shaw and Aaron Jones in a hell of a match, in a ladder match. It's funny because the ladder match it doesn't seem like Kevin Shaw has good luck when it comes to ladder matches. From what I've been watching, he is 0-2. He's never won a ladder match. Aaron Jones is 1-1. And I think Diablo is 1-0 from when I've been watching. He could have won more ladder matches, but this is just from when I was watching. And Diablo, I was happy either way, either one of those 3. If Diablo was to win, I would be like, you know what, you deserve it, because you never really got a fair shot when you were champion at one point. You were champion at one point, and it was Gage and Dakota that fucking beat you. It was not. You didn't lose your championship properly the way you should have. It was Gage and Dakota. It's because of those guys. Which those guys are gone now, which I have no idea what happened to them. They kind of just disappeared, but no pun intended. They kind of just disappeared. Like after the Diablo storyline, they kind of ran out of ideas for them. But I say bring them back briefly, so bring them back again. That's what I say. But anyway, the Diablo is your new VTW World Champion, and I can tell that just like Dustin Plague, he's got his own agendas for why he joined JHI. He has his own agenda. Diablo is not one to be teamed up with people for very long, because he has his own reasons for that, you know, and I'm sure this was one of his reasons, and I'm sure they're going to be revealed over time. I'm almost positive that we are going to see Tyler Storm versus Dustin Plague again for the title, and I'm sure Storm's going to be broken again, because he's already broken. I mean, he's been broken for a while. He's broken Yeah, he was broken when he lost his match at Fury. He was broken when he lost his match to Seth Maverick, which I just want to point out, that was a hell of a match. That was a great fucking match. You gave it everything you had in that match. It's just, you were good. It was just Seth Maverick was a little bit better. I would love to see those two go at it again, you know, but... And then you gave this everything you had. You should not be ashamed, Tyler Storm. Tyler Storm, Dustin Plague, you both gave it everything you got. Dustin Plague, you have been really turning my head your way ever since that last man standing match. You have been on fire lately. I knew you were going to win a title, and to beat Tyler Storm is a great privilege and a great honor, you know, but to defeat him the way you did, cleanly, fairly, you know, it was fair, it was clean, no interference from JHI. That's the way it should be. That's the way that's the way two title matches should be. No interference from JHI in the ladder match. That's a big match. No interference from either one of the title matches. So JHI owns everything now, and I'm just going to say it was a hell of a match, hell of a pay-per-view. This was your best pay-per-view yet. Keep up the fucking good work, guys. You guys are amazing. Overall performance, I'm going to say there's not much you could have done any differently in this match. So, damn straight, you are going to get a 10. That's what you're getting. First 10 out of 10. It is a 10 out of 10. 5 stars. Excellent fucking pay-per-view. And keep up the good fucking work, guys. You guys were amazing tonight. Even without Ecstatic and without Zach Daniels, you guys managed some way, somehow. And you always manage to top yourselves. Like, this was my first roulette I've seen of you guys, and you guys did amazing. I mean, we had an awesome Fearful Farewell tour. We had an awesome roulette. So now, my next goal is WrestleCon. So that's next, guys. That's the next review you will get from me. I may actually review some BEW, and I actually got it right this time. Wow. I actually got it correct this time. I hope. I keep fucking that up for some reason. I keep calling it BWE, and I keep fucking it up. But anyway, I don't know why. It's just, you know, it's one of those things that just, those small things, you know, that you just screw up. But anyway, this is Busted Boy 46 signing off, saying game on, rock out, stay frosty, stay real, and I will see you in the next review or when something cool happens. And later, everybody. Thanks for watching. Check out VTW Wrestling. Check out UWEHD. Awesome fucking pay-per-views. Check out the Fearful Farewell Tour. Check out the Roulette. 2 awesome fucking events. 2 great pay-per-views. Love it. Check it out. Later, everybody.